Well, guys, France is basically absolutely cooked. And when I say cooked, it is cooked to oblivion. So France's digital ID system, guess what? It has been hacked. And the data of 19 million people, 19 million people, has already been sold on the dark web. What a freaking retarded situation. Also, by the way, King Charles announced in the UK as well that they plan to insert the digital ID, but in UK is going to be voluntary, so at least you're going to have the option to choose for now if you want to use this system or not. Okay, which is, I guess, something good that, it's not going to be compulsory like in France. I'm not sure if France is compulsory or not, actually. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, the situation is pretty crazy. So yes, France lost 18 million private citizen digital ID to hackers. They got biometric passports, national ID cards, and driver licenses. Today, the King of England announced the digital ID initiative. All it means is that hackers will breach it, and over time, they will have it all. Age verification has the same problem, as you guys can imagine. Age verification, we got some issues with Discord, got hacked, I believe, last year. Your data is secured by the government's lowest bidder, right? Like, these are third-party companies which are not really investing a lot of money in security. They don't update their security quite often whatsoever. And of course, this is what's happening. So this is what has happened. This breach happened in April 15th. So this happened a month ago, and we're only finding out now, as you can imagine, right? Hackers stole records affecting roughly 1/3 of French population, which includes full name, email addresses and phone numbers, so lots of spam emails, as you can imagine, and spam calls, dates and places of birth, postal address, unique government account IDs. This information gives criminals powerful tools to identify theft, phishing campaigns, synthetic identities, and large-scale financial fraud. The system manages passports, national ID cards, driver licenses, residency permits, and vehicle registration. Officials confirmed, oh, guess what? At least no biometric photos or uploaded documents were taken. Oh, yes. Oh, we can now applaud to the French government for being the good guys, right? But the core personal data is in circulation. Hackers operating under the aliases of Breach 3D and Extas Hunters posted a massive dump soon after the intrusion. The French authorities acknowledged the security incident and are notifying affected individuals. Through the sheer scale makes it rapid alerts challenging. Now, France has seen multiple major government data breaches recently, of course. As you can imagine, the recent one was the student records via EduConnect. Centralized systems handling vast amounts of linked personal data creates high-value targets, of course. Now, action steps if you're in France or have connections there, it's very basic. Closely monitor all financial government accounts, strengthen your 2FA accounts, stay alert on phishing attempts, consider credit monitoring or freezing where available. French authorities detained a 15-year-old suspect on April 25th in connection to the breach. 15-year-old kid, man, that's crazy. The teenager is believed to have operated under the alias Breach 3D and offered between 12 to 18 million records for sale on hacking forums, right? And there you go. That's right. Look at this. Beautiful. France is absolutely cooked, and the next one on the list is going to be UK for people who are going to apply for this voluntarily. In the King's speech, King Charles outlined the government's digital access to the service bill for a voluntary phone-based national digital ID to simplify access to public services like benefits and healthcare. Building on tools like GovUK, one login, it promises user control. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, for sure. And no central database. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Do you believe this bullshit? Potentially extending to private uses such as renting. Oh my god, even renting. Critics like Nigel Farage decry it as a surveillance risk. Of course, it's a surveillance risk amid security concerns, while supporters point to efficiency Yeah, efficiency like Estonia. The bill now faces parliament scrutiny. So yeah, it's going to be optional, but gradually, as you can imagine, every single year is going to become more and more compulsory until it will become 100% compulsory. In how many years, how many decades? No idea, right? Of course, it could take 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, but just gradually and gradually, the younger generation will accept it because they're obviously idiots and they don't know about the risks, right? And the older generation will die off. So what's going to happen is that people who are going to be young right now, right, which are basically like 10, 15 years old, right, when they become adults, they will be more likely inclined to accept this digital ID because that's how they grew up with, right? And they're kind of like being told this is safe, this is secure, this is easy, this is nice, you can, you don't have any issues with this, it's very fast, and that's how people get pretty much tricked into getting this digital ID. It's like, oh, you can just do things much faster now in 5 minutes instead of like 5 weeks, right? And people are like, oh yeah, great stuff, man, I'm gonna apply for the digital ID. But then that's the problem. When you have it, that's it, you're screwed, because literally this means is that you will not be able to get opt out of it. Once you're in it, that's it. It's digitalized, it's 100% there, and then hackers can steal the databases at any time. Because remember, AI is evolving and hackers are every single year developing new tools, as you can imagine, right? Here's the King's speech. And these companies, these security companies, are not investing enough money every single year in security. They're just simply not. That's why hacks are happening, because these companies think they're safe, and then they have these vulnerabilities, right? And until they patch the vulnerability, the hack already happened. And then we have the major problems. So yes, guys, that's it for today's video on this one. It's absolutely ridiculous and disgusting. But yeah, it's happened. It will continue to happen. In just last couple of years, India had a breach as well, I believe. While other countries, I believe there were some breaches recorded in Greece, if I'm not mistaken. So many countries had different types of breaches, right? And every single year, it just gets worse. Every single year, more and more people suffer the breach and the volumes are higher because everything is more digitalized, right? And because there's more volumes of people digitalized, that's when the problem happens. So yeah, guys, that's it for today's video on this one. It is absolutely disgusting, but this, again, this is nothing new. They want you to be on digital ID, because then if you get hacked, then they can provide you solutions. And what are those solutions? Well, more control, more surveillance, more everything to protect you, right? Because that's the solution, right? The solution to this crisis of digital ID crisis and hacking is what? More control, more domination, more filtering, more AI surveillance to make sure that you are the real person, not a hacker. Do you see where this is going? Total surveillance state. Exactly like we see right now in China. So guys, that's it for today's video. As always, I shall see you later in the next one. Bye.